welcome again to Pitti Uomo 2024 January. There's sun out today. Sorry for the background music. There's nothing I can do. I don't control Pitti Uomo facilities, right? So I'm here with the debonair Marquis Miles from Royal Artisan. Damn, you're looking quite sharp here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So tell me, what do you think are going to be the menswear trends in 2024?
I think we'll still continue to see this kind of cool interplay between more traditional style menswear, but also infusing a lot of casual pieces. So as you can see, it's passing in front of us,
right.
A lot of different sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a lot of these larger brands that typically would have only sort of classic and traditional menswear actually go for more laid back pieces. And so I think that trend will continue.
Now, I had a discussion earlier with a stylist, a fashion consultant. What do you think of trainers, these, the high-end brands, all of a sudden they're introducing high-end trainers, $500 for a pair of sneakers?
Yeah,
really?
it's a really interesting dynamic. I've been having a lot of conversations during the fair about that same thing. It's a spectrum. I think, some people are probably more purists and would say, they would sooner die than be caught in a suit and trainers. But I think, what the industry and the market is doing is trying to be maybe is inclusive from a market perspective,
right,
as possible to kind of bring in a younger demographic. So you have a younger generation that's interested in suits, but they prefer a trainer or a sneaker as opposed to a dress shoe.
All right. Now let me ask you something. Do you think men are still going to dress up in jackets and suits this year? Do you see that happening?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things we saw towards really during and towards the end of the pandemic is that men wanted to start dressing up more. And so, I am seeing that, I'm working with clients and, they're kind of speaking to those same things. So I think we'll still continue to see that trend, but kind of, presented in a different way.
Okay. What advice would you give a man to have in his closet this year?
Sport coat.
How many?
as many as you can afford.
Oh.
Well, and I think it's important, and it's funny because that particular question has come up quite a bit, and I think I have to start, with the sport coat. Having the sport coat is, I think, a staple and essential piece. Whether you're in jeans, whether you're in a dress trouser, and even in some places if you're in shorts. Having a sport coat is an essential piece.
Okay, really. Now I got another question for you. I'm looking at this green 48-hour bag here. I'm a bag person. I saw that bag the moment we saw it. Didn't see him, everybody, but yes. I saw that bag.
Yes, thank you so much. This is one of the products that I carry. I've been working with Effelmann, who's an artisan based in Germany, for several years. And so this is one of the pieces that we do. So available at the Royal Artisan, royalartisan.com.
Oh, okay. I'm loving the bag. Okay, check it out. I'm very jealous. I mean, don't walk around at night around me. I'm just saying that.
It does have a tracker on it, ladies and gentlemen. So if this bag leaves my side, I will know it.
Oh, okay. Well, there are ways around something like that. I know some tech people. Okay, so what else?
I know. Look, this is your podcast, but I have some questions to ask you. I'll turn the mic on the other side.
I'm not used to that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, just like last year, we talked, and we're talking about some different things at Pitti. Has your perspective on the fair changed at all since last year?
I think life for everybody is a bit strange right now. Everything just seems uncertain. I'm waiting for Godzilla, the real version of Godzilla, to come out of the Pacific Ocean and destroy Los Angeles and Tokyo. I see.
Please don't do that, Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly.
We like LA, I like Tokyo.
But I feel everybody's a bit enthusiastic, and I see a lot of positivity coming out of this festival right now for some reason. I think, especially after the lockdown, everybody's just happy to come together. I have noticed fewer people, just want to state the obvious, but I do think the people are here. We're all happy to be here. We're all happy to be attending.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's my overall impression. A lot of positivity and inspiration. I mean, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, as we were talking before, I would agree. This particular session does feel a bit different
Yeah.
than the one in last
Yeah.
January. In talking to some of the brands, they are very enthusiastic about some of the new products
Right.
that they're coming out with, and so I think the concern has moved a little bit further away from, are we going to make it through this
Yeah.
versus, now let's start being creative, let's start
Yes.
designing, let's start looking at some new aspects of the market and of business.
I agree. I'm talking to the brands. They really are looking for different things, new ideas. That's what it is. They're definitely looking for trends, and I feel there's a bit of risk taking going on here. They're willing to talk. They're more open.
Yeah.
To things than they were pre-COVID.
No, I agree 100%. Not add. I think that maybe the brands have really realized that they have kind of a duty or maybe a responsibility to kind of help set the trend. So I think that's what you see happening versus kind of coming more so from the consumer side.
I completely agree. Oh, but one more thing too. I see you have a scarf and I see all this jewelry here. You're dazzled up. So tell me about One Piece. Oh, and I see he also has this handbag here.
So you said One Piece, and if I can't speak about One Piece,
One Piece.
I'll talk about another piece. This is another artisan that I work with, Ricardo Lucci. He's actually based here in Florence. We've been friends for several years, and I've had the pleasure to work with him and carry his brand on my shop as well. So this is a very unique piece for the listeners. I know you can't see, so I'll do my best to describe it. But it's a portfolio holder and document holder. It's got the traditional Florentine style marbling with the leather application. So it is in leather, and it's absolutely wonderful.
It's actually very nice. A very good statement piece. Check it out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Marquis. Have a good time. Yes. Ciao.